All you can see is your head because
of the twisted.
That's gonna take him out if you want.
We're
either
definitely
way.
gonna pop one. Me and him are definitely gonna pop. What
Caleb,
about-
you sauced?
We got the Eagles.
You
We got the sperm wheel coming in.
On the
You're
way?
moving. You're
Yeah.
moving so fluidly.
I appreciate that.
He's like a majestic ass
Hold
motherfucker,
on.
honestly.
Are you filming?
Yeah, it's been filming.
Okay, bet.
It's been filming. The audio just
Good.
turned on.
Good.
You got to crack it right next to the mic.
Are we going? Are we good?
10-4, episode 7.
okay.
Episode 7.
This is episode 7?
Episode 7.
Okay. 10-4, episode
here.
7. We got Burrito Guido, a.k.a. Daniel Cardenes,
Yo.
in the building. Can we get an introduction from you?
Yeah. Like Caleb said, I'm Daniel Cardenes, and I'm here in Austin, Texas, with my boys Austin and Caleb right now. About to do a
Let's do it.
podcast episode.
A 2
Hell
a.m.
yeah,
special.
10
Yeah, 2
4.
a.m. It's fucking.
Show the
It's
camera.
1:57 in the morning. We've been talking all night.
And then I was like, fuck it. We need to do a podcast
Yeah.
ASAP with Burrito. We got him for the night.
We got
He's
him for the
going,
night.
You know?
Let's get this content.
So,
get
to
some
get us
clips
started-
tomorrow.
I have one question for you.
What's up
So, how did you get involved with Tilt?
with Tilt?
Mm-hmm.
So honestly, Will Cashin blessed me with
Yeah.
that because
Shout
he
out
was,
Willie.
Yeah, for real. Shout out White Trash Willie. That fool was filming for his Meta Wheels part,
Mhm.
and he hit me up to film it, and I filmed like 94% of the video. There's like a couple loose clips where like Will Judy filmed
Yeah.
and like Cole Ginter filmed, but like I filmed like a huge part of the video. And after that, when Tilt was looking for a filmer for their Tilt 10-year Woodward video,
Mhm.
they just like asked the team if they knew anybody, and Will suggested me. And I don't know
Cool.
like how the conversation went, but I know Will's the one who put my name in. And so
Will Cashin?
Will Cashin.
Okay.
Will Cashin put my name in, and they hired me. Colin liked my work, and then I think maybe like a year or so passed, and then I did a video for Zach Rowan, Zach in New
Oh,
York.
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
Fire.
from there, I did more and more gigs. I went to
Oh,
Seattle.
yeah. You've been doing gigs
Did one
over
with
the past
Isaac.
year for.
Yeah.
You've been going crazy this past
Yeah,
year.
and
or
we
two.
just did our second Woodward video for Tilt. Well, I did my second Woodward video for Tilt. That shit just dropped recently. But yeah, we were at Woodward East.
Yeah.
And,
fire.
but yeah, I'm a
watched most
pretty-
of it.
pretty
It's
consistent
fucking
filmer.
Fire. Your filming's always on point, and that's sick. Your scootering's always on point. We love that.
He's a great guy.
Great guy.
He's a great
Burrito.
guy.
Daniel.
I
Fucking love him.
had some. Are you like the official filmer then? Like, is
Tilt?
basically every Tilt video that comes out?
Not so much every Tilt video, because the writers do have like the freedom to work with their homies or like
Yeah.
Cool.
find other
Yeah.
filmers to work with and stuff. But when it comes to like Colin, like the owner wanting to do a video, he does. I'm like the go-to guy.
Cool.
So like
Yeah.
if he needs like a trip video, or if he wants to like do a specific project, like after this, I'm gonna fly to Montreal with Tilt to
Sweet.
film. We're gonna go kick it with the Parallel guys.
Sweet.
It's gonna be me, Eden, Isaac, and I think we have like one more head, but I don't know who's coming
Cool.
with us.
Keep
But,
it
like,
secluded. You know.
Yeah.
yeah.
It's a
Let them guess.
surprise.
Let them guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm really excited for that. It's gonna be a lot of fun.
That sounds
Canada's
awesome.
Yeah, I'm
So
hyped on
sick.
Parallel because they seem really sick.
Okay.
Dude, they
Their-
actually.
their Instagram presence is like
That's awesome.
because they're
Yeah.
not doing it like every shop. Like it seems like it's kids our age running it. You know what
No,
I
Yeah.
mean?
for sure.
Like
Yeah.
their
It's
image
like
is really
Devin, I
core.
feel like
It's fresh.
pushes that shit. I see Devin, and I'm like, let me go check out Parallel, and then it's like every clip is almost like the same. Like it's fucking
Yeah.
sick. They kill like
It's like
Yeah.
him,
Every writer
Dan,
on
and
there.
Gert.
Parallel's image is really sick, and I'm really hyped to go meet those guys and hang out
just
with
like
them.
street core.
Very core
Want to
image.
film. Want to fucking get clips.
But
wanna
it's like they're doing so like you know how like every shop they all try to maintain like social media standards and
Mhm.
like pushing content when it comes to like YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, whatever. It's like Parallel's doing that, but they're not doing it in a corny way. You know what I
No,
mean? Like
exactly.
Yeah.
like they're making it look sick.
Yeah. It's
That's
like trend
facts.
kill.
So it's pretty dope.
Yeah, actually, Trendkill episode tomorrow. Logan Fuller what's the full
Yeah,
video
the
called?
lurking with
Lurking.
Logan.
Lurking with Logan.
I'm
That'll be
so hyped for
tomorrow.
that.
It'll probably be like a month till this comes out, but if you haven't seen it, just search up Trend Kill and watch every video on their channel.
Go
They're
keep it.
killing it always. Same with Olay.
Yeah,
Go
I'm really
watch
hyped
all
on
the
that because
Olay
Logan,
videos.
Logan's been filming for a pool part and stuff, and so
yeah.
the whole lurking with Logan is like them following Logan around, finding pools, like cleaning up. I don't know. I wasn't there for it, but I'm assuming like it's
I
following
saw
him
some B-roll.
with the whole with the whole process of how Logan finds pools to ride and film at for his pool part.
Yeah, that
That's
stuff
so
is
cool
crazy.
that he's just so tapped in with his like spot page that like
Yeah.
all these skaters are like, I'll trade you like this for this.
Just
It's
for
like,
this.
it's
And
like
I
that.
recently came in contact. My friend Eli, who I filmed with like last weekend, he
mhm.
has some skater in Dallas that like has a spot page on Instagram,
Mm-hmm.
posts a whole bunch of Dallas spots, and he just has like he can just DM the dude and like get the spot like that. And I was like, bro,
So
who is this
fire.
guy? Like,
Yeah, the
I
whole
need
spot
this
page thing
guy.
is crazy.
because if you don't know who's like posting on it, they're not gonna send you the spots.
Yeah, you got to meet someone
You
at the
gotta know
skate
them, 'cause
park
they'll
who's
post a-
like, hey.
They'll post a picture of
Yeah.
it, but they don't post like the link to the pin or like anything.
Yeah,
Right.
So
you
like they
gotta
might
ask
post a
'em.
picture of it and you'd be like, oh, that's fire, like this and that. But like realistically, if you don't know the guy personally, like you're not
Like, you're
pulling
not
up
getting
on
the
that.
pin.
Exactly.
I mean, Spot Man, dude, that fool, he posts like the
Plug.
and I'm
screenshot.
pretty sure he's
Insert
pretty chill.
plug.
Like, he'll,
Yeah, he's
he'll pretty much, from what I've heard from Spot Man,
So
dude, is he'll pretty
gas.
much send the pin if you DM him.
yeah, but like in the post itself, he sends like a screenshot of the
Address,
map
yeah.
Yeah,
with like the Addy
Which
or
is
like
fire.
buildings around.
He's
That's
for
really
the
dope.
people.
but there definitely
But
is some spots that need to
Logan-
be gate kept.
Logan's spot page,
Yeah.
like that fool gets hit up by like pro skaters
yeah.
and every
Oh,
like
I know.
huge skaters.
A couple years ago, actually, it was like 2017 Austin Jam. I backlipped the Green Goblin,
Yeah,
first one
Insert clip.
ever to do it.
insert
And
clip.
Logan literally that night like hit me up. It's like, yo, come film in Baltimore. That 2 weeks later, we're at the SD Jam. I break my ankle, so I couldn't go film with him in Baltimore, even though I already
Fuck.
had my fucking flight booked and everything. But like, should just fucked it all up. But like, dude, the spots he was sending me were just like all like perfect spots. And he's
Yeah.
just like, let's go. Like,
Logan
I got
has
Baltimore
all the
trip.
spots.
like, bro.
Filming for the Aztec DVD, Logan, I loved Logan like driving us around because he would take us to spots like that would cater to our style. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like he would take us to spots for like me and Too Real, and then he would take us to spots for like me, Too Real, and Brian Griffin, and then he would take us to spots for Coates,
Yeah.
for Jake, for Mount. You know what I
He
mean?
knows
Like
exactly what you want. He
it's-
knows exactly what you're like.
Logan is
I
the
wanna do a
plug.
He's
180
probably the
whip.
best TM if I had to guess.
Bro,
I would put
Without
money on it.
experience with him, like he literally just seems like the fool you'd want to like be going on trips with.
100%.
like-
I've never had anybody so like on point when it comes to that stuff.
yeah,
Like my entire
literally.
scootering career, it's really dope.
He's tapped and he's been in the business. Like he's been around. Like he's got the connections, the spots, like the knowledge. It's like, bro's about it. Shout out Fuller.
Yeah, shout out Fuller. I love that fool.
Shout out Fuller.
He's gonna
Dude.
be here
Tomorrow?
tomorrow.
Shit.
Is he gonna come ride with us?
I have no idea because
Him and Dom?
for some reason they're flying into Dallas. I
You
called.
should have hit me up.
Catching an
I
Uber or
talked to
what?
Dom and Logan today. Nah, they got a rental.
Okay.
They got like some
Yeah.
sports car.
It's a
You know he's gonna be
Three
whipping
and a
that.
half
Dom's
hour
gonna be
drive.
whipping
Yeah, I
that
know.
out to Austin.
When they went to Vegas, Dom got a what do you get? I can't remember if it was like a Lamborghini or if it was a like a.
Tesla or something.
He got like some
Like a
dumbass
sports
sports
car?
car just to flex. It was just him, Logan, and Jake when they went to Vegas. They
That's
went
fire,
to
though.
hit pools.
That's fire though.
It is fire.
Like if your Dom pulls up in the Lambo, like what?
I'm definitely taking a Snapchat real quick. Like, this is the plug.
Yeah, bro, that shit's so funny.
So
That's cool.
if you could name one scootering moment from your entire career,
Yeah,
what's on top?
I mean that's pretty big. That's
Damn.
like a
Is it a
Yeah.
competition you
Hard.
went to when you were young? Is it Barcelona? What is it? What's the number one?
I don't know, bro. Like I have a lot of. I
Smells
honestly have
crazy
so
in
many.
here.
Okay, so
It's the bathroom. I'm taking you to the bathroom. It's got 2 bathrooms. Woo, smell crazy in here.
Can we get a top 3?
Insert clip.
Yeah,
Top
yeah,
three.
yeah, yeah. All right. So
They don't have to be in order. Just
I know this fuck, dude, I have a lot.
I'm sure,
All right,
bro.
fuck
For
it,
real?
top 5.
You've been in the scene.
One that was so dope when I was before I knew anybody, right? Like I'm talking like when I was just still a kid in Arizona,
Yeah.
like literally nobody knew me.
Yeah.
I knew the Peachy guys, right? I knew Cole Ginter,
Mhm.
Colin Neeson, those guys, and Cole was going to the Chicago Street Jam. This is like
Mhm.
2015 or 16, one of
Yeah.
those years. And it was him, Stedman, Alex Stedman, Aaron
You
Anchi.
used to live in Arizona?
Yeah, Stedman's
Okay.
from Arizona.
He was in the Peachy for sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Aaron Anchi. Did you guys ever meet
Oh,
him?
yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Tristan Enderman.
Yeah, them two. They were the
Dude.
duo.
Oh, yeah.
But it was Stedman, Anchi, Cole, and then me. And
Mhm.
like everyone already knew them 3.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so we went to Colorado. We road tripped.
Mhm.
We road tripped all the way to Colorado and we stayed with Ian. I don't know how to pronounce his last name, but it's like Ian Herncher,
Mhm.
the dude who was on Proto. No, bro.
I thought he was on Tilt.
so
Was he on
fucking
Proto?
good. No,
He was goated.
He was
I
on
know what
Proto.
you're talking about.
He
We'll
he was the
give
dude,
a couple clips up.
He like ran co-crew.
Yes. Yeah.
So
he
we stayed at
Back
his
in the
crib,
day,
and I didn't know, but everyone was gonna stay at his crib. So like the
was like
whole
10 heads deep.
TGE van pulled up with like Andrew Broussard. He had Logan. This is like the first time I ever met Logan. So
Yeah.
it was like this is the first time this is the first time I met everybody. You feel me? I was just like literally a scooter kid. So it was like a huge
Insane,
moment for
yeah.
me. And that night, like I'm telling you, everyone was there. Like TSI pulled up,
yeah.
TGE pulled up, like Proto pulled up.
Was this like before an SD comp or
This was before Chicago
Chicago.
Street Jam.
Chicago Street
We were
Jam, okay.
everyone from the West for some reason
was just
was
driving
road
through?
tripping to Chicago
You
that
stayed
year.
at your house,
And we all not my
this fool is sauced
This fool
right
is so
now.
sauced. Ian's in
Ian's.
Colorado.
Ah,
Yeah. Bro. Anyways, everyone from the West was that we all met up at Ian's. And that night I was laying down on the ground, right? And Aaron was on the bed. And the dude next to me was Matt McKean. And I've never ever met Matt. Right? Me and Matt are sleeping on the floor. I doubt
up,
he even
bro?
remembers this shit. But he was right next to me and I was like, "Good night, Aaron." And Aaron's like, "Dude, shut the fuck up."
He's
And I was
Matt
like,
McKean's
I was
right
like-
there, bro.
I was like, "All right. Good night, Matt." And Matt was like,
you said that to Aaron Anchi.
I said good night to Aaron
You
Anchi.
want to know what the funny
And
part
Aaron
is
was
about
just
that?
like, "Shut the fuck up, Aaron."
I remember me, Aaron Anchi, and Tristan Anderman driving back from This was a fucking. It had to have been like
Had to have.
an ISA comp,
Okay.
like 2015 or 16, and it's me, Aaron Anchi, and Tristan Anderman in a single cab truck. Like that only has 3 seats in it. Right?
Was
in
it
the
Tristan's?
front. Yeah.
Yeah, it's on.
The old Tacoma.
Yeah.
Dude,
He
we
whipped
dr-
that bitch.
We whipped that bitch from Chino Hills all the way back to Arizona with me, him, and Aaron.
Yeah.
I was like in the middle seat, asleep the whole way, and they were pissed.
It's good 13 hours, dog. We
Dude.
did that same trip from A-Town. Like we
Oh, yeah,
stayed
we've
at
done that shit twice.
Rylands and then went to Clayton's.
Me and Austin have drove from Austin to Cali 2 times.
We
That's a
literally
far drive.
drove like 32 hours straight and I got pulled over twice.
Dude,
Bro, my first
was
time coming out
terrible.
here to Austin, Texas, it was me, Tommy Cush, and this kid, Danny Steffen. I don't know
Yeah,
if
I
you
know
guys
Danny
ever.
Steffen.
You know Danny?
yeah.
He fell off hard.
Yeah.
But and it was us 3 and we whipped Danny's mom's car. And her shit was like super tinted, like past the legal point.
Yeah.
So we got pulled over multiple times. Danny got ticketed. Tommy got ticketed. I didn't get ticketed because I didn't get pulled over.
yeah.
But I think Danny got like 2 tickets.
I
And
was
Tommy
tight.
got ticketed. We got pulled
I
over
was
so
tight.
many times
yeah.
coming to Austin, Texas for our first time.
Dude. The first time I'm ever driving to Cali, right? This fucker right here is driving Austin Haley
Austin Haley is driving.
Austin Haley's driving. I'm asleep in the back. I'm asleep in the passenger seat.
Yeah.
It's like 6 a.m.
This is the second time I got
We've been
pulled
driving
over.
for like 20 hours to get to the A-Town AM Jam. And I fucking wake up.
It was the first A-Town, bro. We were
It was
hyped.
the first one.
We were
We were
hyped, bro.
Everyone was hyped.
So
We were hyped.
we're like more than halfway into the trip. I had already done my shift. Ian already done his shift. It's Austin up. I'm asleep in the front seat. And then it's like the sunlight's coming up. And I like wake up and it's like fucking cop lights in the rear view. Second I wake up and I'm like, what the fuck? And I look over to Austin and I'm like, yo, what's going on? And he's like, I don't know. So I'm like, all right, fuck it. Like maybe it's it's chill, like whatever.
It was bad.
And about 20 to 30 seconds later, this cop's coming up to our window and just straight up tells Austin, get out of the car, grab your wallet, you're going to jail.
No license and registration.
nothing.
He was like, yo, get out.
You're going to
whip.
jail.
And I was like, oh.
And we're in Austin's car in the
speeding
middle of
hella.
Arizona, like on a fucking 30-hour road trip. And me and Ian sitting in the back seat. Ian, I had just woke him up too because I was asleep too.
Yeah.
I had just woke him up and I'm
They
like,
were
yo,
slumped.
Austin just got pulled over. He's going 110. Like I think he's going to jail. Like I don't know what the fuck's going on.
It's
So-
going so fast.
This cop comes back up to the car and he's like, I want to hear y'all's story. So he asks us like where we're going, what we're doing, blah blah blah. We're going to the A-Town.
I'm going to A-Town AM, baby.
We're going to-
Let's go.
We're going to
Let's
A-Town
go.
AM. It's
I'm
tomorrow.
ready to
Mike
get
Coleman,
there.
I'm gonna be there.
It's like A-Town AM's in like 2 days. We're like fucking 16 hours away from Cali still. Yeah. And this cop's just giving us a hard time. He wants to
Yup.
arrest Austin. He wants to take him to jail.
Bad.
Right there.
He was
Bad.
fiending.
But all of our stories that we told him separately aligned completely perfect. Like, we're going to Cali for the scooter competition. Ian, we're going to Cali for a scooter competition. Austin, we're doing the scent, you know?
It's like,
Yeah.
bro,
So-
I'll do a double whip out the trunk right now.
Yeah, oh my God.
I'll show you what's
So-
good. Like,
So, like, that shit happens, and he ends up just writing Austin a ticket. How much was the ticket for? It was like,
like
five.
$750, bro. Like that shit
100?
was, yeah, like that shit was taxed because it was like the speed limit was like 75, and I was going like 115, so it was like 30 over. It's like
Criminal.
almost a felony charge.
He
Yeah,
coulda
it's-
gotten
it's
arrested
like
right there.
endangering.
Yeah, no, that's
some,
criminal
like-
speeding.
Even
I've
though we're
gotten
in the-
2 of those tickets.
Even though we're in the
Yeah,
middle of
they
the
were-
fucking desert where nobody was. It was like 3 in the morning.
They were
Yeah.
asleep. That was bumping so hard. I was like, oh, they're asleep. I could play whatever music and just go.
Yeah.
And
like,
that's
yeah.
how exactly we were doing it too, because we were
We
just
didn't
trying
smoke
to get
weed.
there.
We didn't do anything. Like the car was good. It was
You're
clean.
just
I was like, I'm
mobbing.
just gonna drive. Like we just gotta get there, bro.
Yeah.
It's all this only focus is getting to A-Town. Like that was our goal.
We
Just
were
getting
ready.
there. We had like a little shitty hotel booked. Like we just had to get there, and then it was done. But dude, oh my
It was
god,
such a
that was
journey,
crazy.
bro. I
We
swear to
literally
God.
thought
That's
it
a
was-
far ass drive.
We thought he was gonna get arrested.
That's a
right
far
there.
ass drive.
They had called my dad and shit. They're like, hey.
Like I had his phone, and I was like, I'm gonna call his dad and like tell him what's going on, because if he gets arrested, we're gonna need help.
Yeah,
'Cause
you got to
we're-
get to A-Town.
Like exactly. We're like in the middle of in nowhere, Arizona, bro. Like the middle of the desert. There's
You were in
nowhere
Tucson?
to go. Not
we
even
had just
Tucson.
we had just passed some casinos and shit. Like honestly, I remember seeing. I'm like, oh shit, we should pull
We're
over.
middle
Like,
of
this is
nowhere,
dope.
bro. We're like almost in Vegas, like literally middle of nowhere, bro. And we thought we were fucked. I was like, bro, if Austin goes to jail right now, what do we do?
I told him I was like,
He was
just
like,
pick
bro.
me up on the way
He
back.
was like, he's
I'm
a
like,
trooper for that.
fuck it.
But dude, we were like, what?
I was
and I
like, y'all
did
gotta
not-
go, bro. Like we gotta go. Like at
Just
least
win
y'all
it
gotta
for me,
go.
dog.
Yeah,
Go to
like,
A-Town. This is what we came for.
Go
Oh
beat
my
Coates for me,
God.
dog. Like fuck.
Dude, Coates won that jam.
Yeah, he
That-
won and then
that
got on
is where
Aztec.
he got picked up by Aztec.
Yep.
Dude, it was him
Wait,
and
no, he
Jason
didn't win.
Sheedy were
He got picked up by Aztec. on
Kevin
that-
Clausen
Kevin
won.
Clausen won.
Yeah,
sure.
but Austin.
Austin got picked
got
up by
picked up by
Aztec
Aztec. So
at that
good.
jam.
Yes, correct.
He did a 3-whip bar down that whole bank with a little step up on it.
Mm. He did that Wally whip or
threw a
bar or
down
something.
that, and then he did a few other tricks too, but I can't think of them
Bro,
off the top. But
when I went to that comp, we went with
Dom loved
we
him.
went with the northern crew, and we had Cramps with us,
oh yeah,
and we were clowning on Cramps the whole trip. We made him cry like twice.
really,
Yeah,
first A-Town?
We love Cramps so much.
I love Cramps.
but
You made him cry?
We're a little harsh on him
Yeah,
because he like gives us reasons to
Oh,
make
I
fun
know.
of him. Like he just
lets
does
it
dumb
happen.
shit. Like on that,
over
trip,
5-0.
this fool shows up with a grill, like a fake ass grill from like the mall with like fangs and shit. And you're gonna pull up and you expect us not to clown on you. You know what I mean? So
What's
like,
up, guys? Like,
he was feeling himself too. So the whole trip we were burning his ass like the whole trip. And fucking he just kept telling us, he's like, bro, fuck you guys, like you're just mad because I'm a win. Cause we're like, bro, this isn't even about that, but we hope you hope
you're
you
on
do.
the same team as me.
That fool made it all the
Just
way to
mad.
fourth. It was dope. His practice.
That's where teams get fucked up. Is because you have one guy that wants to be better than everybody else.
That
you're just
Cramps
mad I'm
like
a win,
never.
bro.
Cramps didn't want to be better than everyone else. He just like he didn't know how else to get us back besides like winning. Because we really were like we were on him that trip.
He was back against the
Bro,
wall.
like we were at a
dog.
gas station one time and we were all paying. We were just all paying. It was like me, Too Real, Trevor. You know Trevor Pritchard, Low Bridge demo.
Hey, can I
It was-
tell you a story about Trevor Pritchard?
Hold on, let me
quick?
finish. Let me finish.
Dude,
It was.
this is
Let me
so
finish. Let me
funny.
finish. It was me, Eric, Trevor, Shorty was with us, Devin Heald, and my brother, and Tommy Kush.
Yeah.
And we were at a gas station. We're all in line, right? And Cramps is like he's like in the middle. And he's like, while he's paying, Eric just starts going, yo, make sure you check his pockets. He stole some shit. And Cramps is like, dude, shut the fuck up. And he's like, no, this kid is stealing shit. Like,
Cramps was stealing
check
shit?
his pockets. He's like, that man is a thief. It
I
was
could
so
just hear
bad.
it in
Cramps was like,
Eric's
shut up.
voice.
It was so funny.
All
Bunch
right.
of clowns,
So,
bro. Y'all
we're
three
throwing
is
it back.
funny.
We're gonna throw it back real quick. This is like, fuck, man. First time I went to Woodward,
Paxton,
I
roll a
think-
joint.
I think I was
Bring that
15 years
bitch.
old, right?
Uh-huh.
I'm at Woodward. First time. Never been. Don't know a single fucking person. Instagram's not a thing yet.
How old were you?
I was probably 14 or 15.
You could wait.
Okay.
Instagram might have been a thing, but this was like before videos and shit. Like,
Yeah, when it was just pictures.
this was like way long ago. Like, I saw fucking Jake Hershey on the fucking like promos of the shit, and I was like, I need to be there. Like, I want to meet this motherfucker. Like, what the fuck? I had been.
This is
scootering-
west or east?
This is east.
Oh, you
this
went
is
to
the-
east first?
This was the first year they did a scooter week. 1 year
At
at East. It was a scooter only week for 1 year. They haven't done it since then. This was like 2015. I went.
Damn.
I had Big White and Sean Cardwell is my counselor.
I had Sean as my counselor the first time I went to
That
Woodward.
year, bro, I met Big White was my fucking like cabin dude.
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
Sean Cardwell was my like instructor.
Are you sure that was east? Because they
This was East.
because they ran west.
No, this was East. The
Okay.
first year they ever did a scooter camp.
Okay.
This was like test. It was just the weekend. It
Okay.
was
Okay.
fucking. So I go there. Trevor Pritchard, dude, so many scooter riders that like I could that I could like name off the top of my head
This
right
boy's
now.
sauced.
Fucking Nick Tedrick
saw
was
that.
there. I saw Nick Tedrick do double backflips on a Mad Gear that year, and
Yeah.
it blew my fucking mind, dude. And then Trevor Pritchard was there with his like little squad, New York squad, whatever, causing havoc. They're fucking menaces.
They are.
I'm bombing one of the hills down to like one of the skate parks, right?
Uh-huh.
T. Pritch comes up behind me, stomps on my brake. Dude, I almost ate shit and like flat spotted my brand new wheels. I will never
Bruh.
forget this, bro.
Wow.
That motherfucker T. Pritch came up, flat spotted my protos, and almost made me eat shit over nothing. And I'll never forget
Bruh.
that. I remember that motherfucker.
Bro,
till
those
the day
those
I
boys
die.
are funny.
Shout out
When I went
Richie.
to when
shout
I went
out
to New
Paxton.
York for the Armageddon premiere,
Oh yeah.
this shit is so funny. We're walking in the snow because it was snowing for that premiere,
Mm-hmm.
and it was like Ezra, Zach, who else was with them? It was like Ezra. I just know Ezra, Zach, and Trevor. Like we were all walking together all the way to the theater that the premiere was at, and these fools were throwing snowballs at cars, like at taxis and stuff. They were just the
menaces,
proto
New York-
premiere. They
New
were
York
throwing at him, right? And this one dude got out of his car.
remembers.
This one dude got out of his car and was like, "Yo, what the fuck?" Blah blah. And they're like, "Bro, get the fuck back in your car." And they're like, "Yeah, or else what?" And they just started throwing snowballs
Dude,
at him.
they're
Like,
menaces.
they were
I
throwing
didn't
through the
know. I
windows
was
and
there
everything.
alone.
This part's even funnier. So we're waiting for the premiere, right? And Trevor like stole this bottle of Henny from somewhere. And he's like, "Yo, let's sip this." And they're like, "Yo, not outside. Let's go find another place." So they left. And now it's me and Turio and we're chilling. And me and Eric are like, "Yo, let's go. Let's
What
go."
year is this?
We're like, "Let's go eat." What year was the Armageddon premiere? Or not Armageddon, but
Dude,
the-
that had to have been 2017.
it was reincarnate premiere.
I was like 18 or
It was like
17
17 or
yeah.
That's in
18.
New York.
Yeah. Bro,
So long ago.
Andy
bro.
was
so
in
me
there.
and Turio, we were Andy had a part. So me and
Really?
Turio were like, "Yo, let's go eat."
Yeah.
We went to McDonald's and we found all those boys in McDonald's
next to the dumpster
sipping Henny out of water cups. It was so funny.
They thought they were
That's where we
slick.
caught him, bro.
They're like, let's dip
I'll never
off.
forget Trevor Pritchard. And that fucking
I love those
baseball-
boys, bro. I
I'll
love
never
those
forget
boys.
Him in that baseball hat, fucking helmet, flat spotting my proto wheels at Woodward. I will.
I'm not
never-
even gonna lie.
I
bro.
love your
Hold
scooter
up.
riding,
Hold
Trevor.
up.
If you're listening to this, I will never fucking forget that, and I know you remember it. And I hope you feel so bad about it.
I'm not
I don't
gonna
think he
lie
does,
to
'cause
you.
That's really funny.
It's so funny, dude.
It sucks
that
for
is
you,
one
but it's
thing
honestly really
in my
funny.
head that I will never forget. Because then, like years later, I was like, "That's that motherfucker." Like
I did
was
the
already on
same
the
shit
vault
to
and
my
shit.
homie.
He was like on Proto or like TSI or like somebody, and I was like,
Trev's been on Attic and River.
he was on River. That's how I saw him on Instagram one day, and I was like, "That's that fucker that flat spotted my fucking
fucker.
wheel at Woodward. That
That's funny.
motherfucker." And then, fuck it. I mean, I don't care. Like it's whatever. But like, dude, that's one thing I would never. Dude, that kid was such a dickhead at that Woodward camp, and everybody was a dickhead that year at Woodward.
Oh yeah, it's where all the East Coast kids.
It's
went.
Hoodward.
Oh yeah, bro, it was Woodward, bro. Fucking Nick Tedrick, John Marco was there. Fucking
Jersey
bro.
was in the
Yo,
building.
John Marco's
Jersey
a,
was
a
bro.
fucking
Jersey
Mikey
was in
hater.
the building.
Liberatore. Y'all don't even know these
What about
names.
Chunky?
Chunky was there.
Man, that
Everybody was there.
I haven't heard that
year,
name
bro.
in so long.
Dude,
Oh, what were you gonna say, Austin? You were trying to say like a story or something.
I'm not gonna lie. There's one time I was at my old local, like I was probably in like 8th or 9th grade, and like there's always been a hella small scooter scene here. So it was like the one homie I scootered with. Like,
Yeah.
I used to be a super dick. I'm not gonna lie. But like he was like gonna drop in to the bowl for this fly out spot, and I was behind him like I was gonna go after him. So he's like got his like deck on the coping and shit, like gonna drop in. And I literally just put my back foot on his brake. It was like a reventing or like a fucking like, lucky something,
did
bro.
that shit to me before, bro.
He dropped in and ate so much shit. And
Oh
I
my
instantly,
God.
I didn't feel bad. I was like, I didn't think it would be that
Dude,
bad.
I
I've
remember-
only
But-
done shit like that during foot down, like when you play.
Bro,
Okay, yeah.
I have
That's
fucked
a
some
dirty
kids
game.
up and foot
That's
down.
a dirty game.
I straight kicked their bars out and that shit.
Bro, watching Sean Cardwell play foot down is ruthless.
Bro.
Like, because he's playing kids.
Hey, can
Oh,
I
yeah,
be
he
real?
does not hold back.
There was
Can I
one
be
year,
real?
There was one year at Woodward,
Yeah.
at like 20.
Use code Dick Piercing at the vault. 15% off on
There
your
was one
order.
year. All right, no, shut up. There was one year at Woodward East, and
Just kidding.
we were playing.
It's only
foot down,
10%.
bro, and I was like, so I was on Lucky at this point, and Lucky didn't want to pay. Like I was there for free, no cap, but. Lucky didn't want to pay for me to go, and the Vault didn't want to pay for me to go. So I was
Where you
on
at?
menace activity this
Where
year.
you at?
Woodward. I was like,
Woodward,
I'm
again.
finna win
Okay.
every comp.
This boy was at Woodward every year.
I was
The
low
vault
key.
week, bro. It was
This wasn't
popping
even the
off.
Vault week,
Come
no.
on.
They didn't want the Vault.
Caleb
didn't
was
wanna
just
pay
a
for me to
Woodward
go,
kid.
and Lucky didn't want to pay for me to go. So I went by myself,
What?
Rico.
and I went the same week as like the Lucky team, but I was like by myself. So I was in the cabin and shit. And I was like, I'm
Damn, they were flexing on you in buds and shit. You're like,
They saw Caleb and they're like, what up, pussy?
So
Oh, lucky didn't pay for you.
John Marco and Cody Flom stayed in the pro cabin, and I was in the cabin with the fucking kids.
Damn straight.
But guess what the fuck happened that year?
you couldn't cash roll.
Every single competition Woodward held, I won.
What?
Best trick, high jump,
Yup.
fucking.
I mean, you were already on lucky.
exactly. So I was like, "Fuck y'all, I'm finna dub this shit." Like,
Represent. You win the
I was
street
like, y'all
jam?
finna not pay for me to go? Like, I gotta stay in this cabin? Like, I'm finna dub this shit. Give me the free product.
Yup.
Won all that shit, and they were pissed.
I bet.
All these motherfuckers were mad at me.
You know,
"Fuck y'all."
Tanner was pissed.
So the next year,
Uh-huh.
I pulled up for
happened?
the free ski
Oh.
Oh.
and
You
didn't
didn't
do
win
shit.
shit. That's why they made
pulled
you
up
pay.
to Woodward with Caleb, Woodward West one time. He was there with the vault. That fool, none of these motherfuckers wanted to ride.
Bro,
They're
have
like,
you ever talked to Jake
"Nah."
about the Vault Woodward experience?
The vault would
They just
like Jake
smoke
Sorensen?
backwoods on the lodge, and they don't.
Bro,
do
me and
shit.
Jake waking up at 10 in the morning,
do
rolling a
shit.
fucking backwood on the balcony of the pro camp. Like,
Yup.
whatever the fuck they call it. The big balcony and shit. The pro room. Me and Jake getting faded as fuck. But this was like 2017. Jake will tell you about this. We were at like the little gas station down the street from Woodward.
Yeah.
And Jake stole like a 40 ounce. Like a 40. And I put a fucking, I was like, fuck it, I want to steal some shit too. I want to be cool. I put like a 40.
I want to be like
I wanna be
Jake.
on
I put like a
Aztec.
40.
Make
of
me like
fucking-
Jake.
I put like a bottle of fucking, Jake will tell you exactly what, Z-Quil or some shit. Like I put like a bottle of Z-Quil in my belt buckle and like walked out the store with it. We got back to the fucking Woodward cabin and I'm like, chug this bottle of Z-Quil. And I fall asleep, like right there.
Stupid.
He's definitely cocooned in his little
Bro,
red and blue
if
sleeping
you call
bag.
Jake right now and ask him who Lil Z-Quil is, he's gonna be like, that's Caleb. Like,
Little Z-Quil.
bro, dude, I fuck with Jake. That's my boy. He put me on the woods. He put me on all that shit. Like, bro,
Big bro.
crazy.
Big bro.
Yeah, that's
big
big,
bro,
bro.
for real.
Yeah.
I fuck with Jake. I look up to him as a scooter rider too, cause he's like 3 years older than me.
Mm-hmm.
So he's like my older brother.
Yeah.
My older brother's like 3 years older than me, but Jake is a fucked up scooter rider, so I look up to him.
And he put you on the
Bro,
woods and
He
shit.
put me on the
remember?
woods.
Yeah.
Hey, Jake, if you're listening to this shit, you know I fuck with you.
Jake,
That
come
boy
play
has-
a game of brew. Let's
yeah,
go.
come play your boy Caleb in a
go.
game of brew real quick. Let's see what's good.
Yeah,
Let's
go play
go.
a little Z-Quil in a game of
Lil-
brew.
Come play Lil
Zeke.
Zeke.
Lil Zeke versus
Oh my
Squirrel.
god, Lil
Let's go.
Zeke. I'm finna send him a
versus
snap.
Squirrel. You know that name too? Man, only very few remember that name for
Who?
Jake. Squirrel.
Squirrel?
They used to call him Squirrel.
I'm finna send him a snap
I,
right now.
whatever.
Back in his, like,
I
lucky
shouldn't
days.
Say that, but
Hold on. I'm finna send him
Yeah, I
Jake a
remember
Snapchat
that.
right now.
on the pod
Yeah.
live.
He's not gonna know what it. Like.
Yo, there's a little Zeke tapping in.
Jake Sorensen.
What's up, G?
Hey Jake, it's your boy Lil Z-Quil. I just wanted to say I love you.
Yo, you're my big bro.
Hey
Just
Jake,
saying.
it's your boy Lil Z-Quil. Just wanted to say I love you.
Big tap ins, G. Where the slabs
We're
at?
tapping in on the live stream right now.
The live stream. This fool for real filmed that. Send it.
Yeah.
Send it.
You
Send
gotta
it.
search
You
his.
see who that's
Send
going
it.
to?
Yeah, Jake Sorensen.
Yo,
sent it. It's your boy
yo, literally, he's got Jake Sorensen's Snapchat, $10 a pop. He'll send you the user.
I'll give you his number for $20.
Tap in.
I'll give you Tanner Fox's number for 30. But
What?
Damn, that's low key cheap.
hey,
That fool's got millions
good.
of
okay.
subscribers.
So we've now asked you about your favorite experience,
Wait.
but what's your worst experience in scootering?
My worst experience in scootering.
How many times you got
Who
nutted
did
on?
you hate the most? Like what situation or who did you hate the most?
I think
Who do you hate the
I
most?
think my
bro?
worst thing ever that happened to me in scootering, and it really broke my heart and tore my self-esteem, like for real.
Mad Gear?
Was when this one page 52 blunts posted
Damn, F list.
posted my
I
this
smoke mids. Pull up. Let's go.
this filming ranking list, and I was dead last, right behind Joe
hey.
Petto and Rudy Garcia.
Can I tell you right now?
That's honestly a spot to be in. Bro. I can't even lie. That's straight disrespectful as
Can
hell.
I tell you right now?
Tell me
fuck-
something right now.
Every single person in that group chat is below you.
Scrubs. I'll say it.
Scrubs.
I mean, I don't know
You're-
anyone who's
you're-
in that. I don't
can
know
I tell-
anyone who
bro,
takes part of 52
You're
blunts.
you're above everybody in the scooter game. Nobody can fuck with you.
I mean, I don't know how
Like-
to respond to that.
Like,
Burrito?
I'm being,
I've
being
never-
like so for real right now. Like, name
real,
another
for real,
scooter rider
O&M.
that just gets to go film other scooter riders and gets paid to do it
Like besides
for no other context, no YouTube channel, no nothing. Like, just for filming. There's not another one besides, if you want to say Rudy Garcia, but he doesn't scooter.
in America, we have very few people, like very, very few people.
Very few.
But I know in Europe, it's like a big.
There's a
they
couple-
got like they have their filmers.
Yeah, but they all live. Europe is like a tighter knit than like USA. Like, you got Texas, you got Cali, you got these guys, you got those guys, you got
Yeah, I mean,
whoever.
off rip, just the people I think of instantly. You've got Parrish out here.
Parrish.
You've got Daniel Ray, but I don't know if
I
don't
would
know
say
if he like.
Parrish, Daniel Ray, Logan Fuller.
Well, Logan just films Aztec. Like,
Can I
But that
ask?
still counts as filming. Like,
yeah,
they
true.
post a lot of content. So, like, you, Logan, Daniel, who else is filming and posting?
One of my favorite
consistently?
filmers that isn't really too active right now is like Richard Hark.
Yeah. Every time
I
Richard
love
posts
Richard
something-
Hark.
Yeah.
He's my boy. Oh, Badger.
Badger,
Yeah.
for sure.
His,
for
I
sure.
loved their coalition.
Anytime
edit.
Badger
And then
posts
you've
some
got
shit, it's
Dakota
fire.
Knight.
Dakota Knight's good, but
Where
it's
the
like
Blair
slim.
projects
You
at?
might
I mean-
get one a year.
True.
But
They don't
like,
really drop
I don't
shit.
know, bro. Just don't take my opinion for it. Like, 52 blunts knows what's up.
On God, go follow.
Can
Go
we get
follow.
a
Opinions are goated.
consecutive fuck 52 blunts?
Consecutive.
Like 3, 2, 1.
Fuck
52
blunts. Bunch
Alright,
of pussies
cool.
hiding behind a meme
Hey,
page.
can we also get a consecutive happy birthday to Oliver?
Yeah.
3,
Yeah.
2, 1.
Happy
Happy birthday, Oliver.
That's big sis right there on God.
Big sis.
I'm gonna take a piss. I'll be right back.
All right, me and Austin
Okay.
will handle.
All right. Okay. So I honestly wanted to ask, like, we talked about you filming for Tilt. How much of this upcoming Aztec full length did you film, or like, are you more of a rider? Like, obviously you're on the Aztec team for riding, but like, how
Yeah.
much do you help with like the film production and stuff with them as well?
The only time I ever film for Aztec is literally just like if Logan doesn't want to film
Cool.
or like
Okay.
needs a second angle or
Yeah.
like. But honestly, me and Coates kind of take the second angle role, and then
He's the main.
the one time I like was sent solemnly to film was Jake got invited for Barcelona Extreme last year.
Are you and Eric?
Yeah, and
and
so
him?
me and
Yeah.
Dom sent me and Eric out with him, and we just made like a little trip video.
It smells crazy in here. That's my favorite clip ever.
Yeah.
I was watching that video and I was like, yeah, I've got to take a little video of this. It's funny as hell.
How's it going, boys?
MTV
It's
Cribs.
going well.
We got Doodle Bob in the building.
Me, I'm
The whole
nice.
Yeah, but for Aztec, I'm mainly a rider. So
Cool.
like when
Okay.
I hardly had anything to do with the full length besides ride and
Cool.
like get my clips.
Is there like a friend section in there, or is it just like pretty much the team?
I honestly don't know. Like we had homies everywhere we went to film, but I don't know. I don't know how Olivia
She
Monk is
edited?
editing the whole thing.
Cool.
Yeah. So like Logan filmed basically the whole thing, and then Olivia's editing it. And
Okay.
I haven't gotten my draft yet, but I know like Two Real already sent me his draft. Coates already sent me his draft. Both their parts are really fire.
Vic has been hyping up Coates' part, honestly.
Yeah, it's honestly so fire. Coates is for
So
for
good.
whatever like ranking he is, and like all the opportunities he has in competitions, he's like, I feel like he's still underrated and low key. Like when it comes to the general audience of scootering, like I don't know, I feel like you have to be like really core to know codes. Like that boy just recently hit 10K and he's been like killing it for a minute.
Since
You know
that
what I mean?
A-Town, bro, that's the first time I saw him. And
Literally
since then
since
I
A-Town.
followed him, and I'm like, just now, like at first he went on that Aztec trip, I think to like Baltimore or whatever. He did like
Yeah.
that fat bar, like off the
Yeah.
Precision into the bank. Like that whole, I think that was Steel Curtain, honestly. Like
Yeah, it
he had like some fucked up clips
He had like
in
the ender
that,
for Steel Curtain.
and then he got like the Sig Clamp. And since then, he's been in like Coalition. He's had like
Yeah.
a solo part, and it's like,
He's gotten an invite and has competed in all the major street competitions for the past
Yeah.
like 2 years.
and didn't he win Rider of the Year 2 years ago? Like
Was it
Devin
Coates?
won last
Devin won-
year, and then wasn't it him before?
I don't
Or
know if it was him the first
who
time.
was it? Who won the first
I honestly think it might have
trend
been.
kill shit? I think it was Austin.
So the first rider of the year was Reese Doesma, Dog Zebra, and I feel like we can't let the ignorance here slide since he is the goat of scootering, so we're gonna take our time to pay respect. Enjoy these clips.
I'm chasing witches in the street. I'm the last page in your book. When I'm a fan, I adore you, the sound of your skin.
Yo, but Austin's part is
I
very
think so.
fucked. This fool is a stunt man. Like he's there are clips where Austin could have like literally died. Like watching being on trips with him and seeing some of the I just call them stunts because they really are. It's like
Yeah.
like you need it's literally first try shit that like you just have to commit to. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
like a real ass stunt. And like there's been times when like my heart, like you say like, oh my god, my heart, but my heart literally stopped watching him like in air, just like, oh my god, this shit's scary as fuck.
You remember that clip when y'all were in Austin filming at Five Hips, like that ditch spot?
Yeah,
that
when he dropped
that he
into
did,
the
and it's like, bro, that's like that right there is just the exact thing you're talking about.
Hey,
where it's like, bro,
you were with
like,
us, right? Like we were all chilling
Yeah,
there.
you, me, and Caleb, and like Eric, and
Yes.
whoever
Bro,
else.
it's
like,
shit
we
like
were
that.
sitting there, and it's like nobody's even thought of this, and we've been to this spot like at least 10 times.
And that's
with
one clip in his
groups.
part.
Exactly,
So,
it's
and like his part is filled with tons of those. Like it's fucked.
it's not
It's so
fillers.
fucked.
Yeah,
Nah. Austin gets busy.
he does. He's got a super dope wiener dog too.
Yeah,
I'm not
Austin.
gonna lie.
Weenie as well.
Austin
shout out
loves
Coates.
wiener dogs.
Yeah.
He loves his wiener dog for sure.
I see him
Him
and
and I
Gavin
talk about
flexing
dogs,
it.
and he
She a long
loves his
hair?
dog.
Is it a long-haired Dotson?
I think it's short haired,
She's short,
but
Okay.
it's cool. It's
Dude,
cool.
The spot in Pittsburgh that he did the bar spin into.
Yeah.
Have you been there with like the 3 ledges?
Yeah,
in
yeah.
the back?
I've been
Bro,
there.
The fucking brick setup, like the bank he did it into.
Yeah. It's so
It's
cutty.
literally- You're literally
So cutty.
You could stuff your wheel anywhere in that bitch. Like it's so.
It's stupid
fucked.
as
Gotta
fuck.
land almost
It's
manual.
So fucked.
Yeah,
Like, you
for
definitely
it's
can't land forward.
yeah. It's
Spot's
insane.
huge.
And then
It's
shout out to
huge.
Casey for also getting a clip into that.
What
Oh,
video is that
Strickland.
in? I didn't
Yeah.
see
It's
it.
still curtain. Like I
Oh,
think
cool.
Casey's just played before Coates.
He just
Okay.
he hopped into it, right?
Yeah.
I haven't really met him, so I can't really like decipher him in footage.
You
Honestly,
love Casey. He's funny as hell.
He's swiped up on a couple of my Instagram stories before, like, and we don't follow each other, so I assume like someone sent it to him or
Yeah.
something. And he'll say some funny shit, and I feel like I'll say some funny shit back, and that's just it. So I'm like,
Casey's funny,
like he
bro.
would be-
He's a good time. Like to be he's like good company to have around you. He makes he's not even on Aztec, but he's been on like all of our trips.
yeah,
Like literally he's
in
been
the
like on a
van,
lot
for
of our
sure.
he's always in the van. He's always making us laugh and shit.
Is he
Casey's
filming
dope
with
as
y'all?
fuck. Yeah,
Good
he
bit,
has
yeah.
clips. Like he gets clips when he's with us and
Well, and like filming on the other side. He filmed me a clip in Atlanta, but barred me up. Like, he's good. He's good at filming.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if he.
You trying to tap in, Caleb?
Oh, Paxton got it for a second.
Yeah, but Casey-
I kind of gotta.
Casey's
I
fun to
kind of
be
gotta
with.
pee.
Hey, guess what time? You want to?
I kind of gotta pee.
So Daniel,
Yes, Caleb.
how's the filming going?
Filming is going well. I am.
Who are you filming
constantly
a part for
filming.
right now? Can we get some, not some sneak peeks, but can you tell us who is coming up in the future?
I will be filming Tilt in Canada.
Tilton, Canada, so we can
Where are
see.
you going?
You can expect to
So
see
we can
Isaac
see Caden
and Eden
footage.
and Chris. Who else is going with us?
Caden footage. Caden? No Caden footage? Shut up! No
It's
Caden
it's us
footage
three.
in Canada.
Eden and Isaac.
Where's Caden?
I don't know.
For real, if
Where is he
he's
at?
from Canada. Car Croc. Is that
So
how you say his name? Shout out.
Oh yeah.
karaoke. Where are you at, Caden? Come on now. Who?
All of Parallel will be there. Like
But
we're going
Caden
to be
won't?
with Parallel.
But Caden? Asleep. Caden, if you're listening to this right now, you're asleep. Pull up. I won't even be there, but
And then
come on now.
and then I'm
what?
also
They're in
filming-
your city.
I don't think it's Caden
Fair.
City.
But he's on
His
he's on
state,
Tilt.
bro.
His
You
state.
act
He
like
can
if you
pull
don't
up.
pull up,
Country.
if you act like if you're in Austin and I'm in Dallas, I'm not pulling up.
Where in Canada?
You know
though?
I'm on the
Are they
way.
We're
going?
going to Montreal.
Montreal.
He lives in
Okay.
like what, Vancouver or some shit.
Just Montreal? Or are you like venturing around?
He's got a car.
Quebec,
The only
Toronto?
information I have is
Okay.
Montreal. Yeah.
Okay.
But I am really hyped.
Dude, that's sick, man.
Yeah.
Have
You
been
better
to
get
Canada?
Caden out there.
I've
You're
been to
asleep.
Canada, oh, dude. I've been to Canada one other time, and it was to Ontario. And I went
Okay.
so I used to work at Lucky Scooters, like in 2016.
What'd you go for ISA?
It was for an ISA competition, and Lucky sent me to live stream the event, like through Lucky.
Yeah.
And I didn't even get to experience Canada. Like I stayed in a skate park the whole time. I don't know how park
You
riders
had to
do
like
it.
host the event.
I
pretty
really
much?
don't know how to park riders do it. They like travel and just stay at like a skate park for their
They stay at a
time.
hotel 5 minutes away.
And
like-
stay at a hotel 5 minutes away. And they
I
don't
know
even-
how it
and
is.
then they
They're at the
yeah,
skate
like it's
park for the
insane.
trip. Yeah.
So
It's
like
not-
we were just at the skate park. Like
I
even when I
got
went
you.
to Barcelona for Barcelona Extreme with Jake,
You're at
we
the
didn't
thing.
get to experience like all of Barcelona until like the last day because we were stuck
And even then,
in that one area for the competition. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like when I went to Canada that one time in 2016, we just stayed at the skate park. When we would eat, we would just go down the block, and like that was it. So I didn't really get to see Canada
Y'all
experience
didn't like
it.
really ride spots or
Yeah,
nothing
no,
while
we
you're
didn't
out
ride
there?
spots or nothing.
Yeah.
We were all, I
Yeah.
was there with like, man, I forgot his name, Marcos.
John Marcos.
John
Gatos.
Marcos.
Yeah.
Kiara was there.
Kiara Mead. You were filming with
DJ
Lucky.
was there. Dejong was there.
Like Chunky?
No. Dejong,
First four.
like
Dejan-
Long Beach.
Okay, yeah. DJ. Yeah, I
DJ.
know who you're talking about.
And I mean, we were just there at that park, and and those were like the only Americans. The rest were just all Canadians.
Were they talking shit to you in French?
No, I met the Trinity guys like before
French?
Trinity was a thing.
Yeah, like Zach
Okay.
Fleming and all them.
Yeah. Dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I met them there
See,
before
The
Trinity was a
same
thing.
guys
They
that
were there.
were on those guys were on like all of those guys were on North. And then they like kind of started their own thing.
Fizzled off of it.
Yeah.
Mm.
I mean, like not really completely off of it, but they just didn't fuck with
Completely.
words. If you know who Sneath is,
Yeah,
you know who I'm talking about.
I know who Sneath is.
But Sneath was just the same age as all of us on the team and
Yeah, I
just didn't
remember.
really know where he wanted to go with the company.
yeah,
And when it started popping off, he just kind of freaked out. But like after that, he kind of figured it out.
okay.
But then he sold it.
Oh,
But
but
like all those guys kind of knew where they wanted to go. So
Yup.
like you can see where like some of the OG guys are.
I
You
get
can
what you're
tell
saying.
where like the people who stayed around are around. The people who dip out when it's like sketchy are not.
Did Skippy get on around the same time you were on?
Skippy got on after me.
Okay.
That was probably a year after I left. But they picked him up. I remember that shit.
Shout out too.
Skippy is so
He deserves
good.
it, man.
Bro,
Seeing
I
all
have
his
clips,
decks, like
I have clips
all
of
the
Skippy
people that
when
had
I
his decks
Skippy
at
was
the
my
jam.
Woodward cap. Where's my phone's right over there. I have a picture of us in the same Woodward cap when we're like
Fucking,
15.
I was there at Woodward with
You were with
the
us.
first year, bro.
Paxton was in our cabin. Me, Skippy, Paxton.
Yeah, bro.
Dude,
It's
fuck-
crazy. It's crazy the people you meet at Woodward as kids and then you grow up and
And they
Sean
still
Carville.
ride.
They
It's
still
so,
ride.
dude.
and
so
like some of them
fucking
end
sick.
up being like some of the best riders and shit. Like when,
Oh, yeah.
the first
Straight
time I
up.
went to Woodward, I was like in 6th grade, and I stayed with Branson Smith. I stayed with Sean Cardwell was my counselor. This was
Sean
before the
Cardwell
vault.
was your first counselor?
Yeah,
He
but this was
my
this was
first
like
counselor.
the
Now he was my TM
Bro,
for years.
real quick, my first instructor was Badger. at
Really?
Woodward in like
Yeah, he was our
2015.
instructor. He was my
Yeah.
instructor too. Bro, our whole cabin.
Will Hench
our
was in that
whole
group.
cabin
Shout out.
Complained about Badger because he only wanted to take us to like outdoor street, and we all wanted to ride the foam
Bro,
pit
I
and
literally,
shit.
I just wanted to ride Resi. He hated
That's
me.
all we wanted to ride.
Definitely.
bro.
he
That's
wouldn't take us.
Woodward.
That was my first year at Woodward. I was like, I gotta
But
learn
isn't that
these tricks
crazy?
on
Like the
some-
people you meet at
I gotta get
Woodward.
whip bars.
That's why
to
they.
Resi.
That's why they tax kids so much
Badger
for that
hated us.
experience.
I'm pretty sure he still hates me to this day.
That's okay.
It's all right. I don't really care, but
Shout out.
I'm just saying. He was my Woodward counselor, and we like literally got him like fired off our squad because every single person in our cabin like complained.
You think he singles you out for it though? Like you think he hates you?
Nah,
for
I
it?
doubt he even remembers that. He might, but
I mean, he might remember that like he got fired from Woodward, but I
he
doubt.
didn't get fired from Woodward. He got just moved.
Oh, okay. Relocated.
But like our entire
priest?
cabin was like in his instruction, and all he wanted to do was go ride rails.
just
Yeah.
wanted to go to be
all
free. He just
and
wanted to go
all
to
we
be
wanted to
free.
do was ride the Resi. So we like all went to the office one day and we're
Such
like,
a Woodward kid.
literally.
I want to ride the phone.
I mean, I was there
I
for
need to
free,
get
bro. Like
flips.
Lucky had paid for me to go and shit. And I was like, fuck
Bro,
this.
I was these kids' instructor once, and I had Dom or whatever, the scooter farm kid from San Diego.
Yeah.
He was in
Domo
my cabin.
7'2"?
Domo,
Yeah.
that's who it was. Domo was in my instruction group. This is before he was anybody.
Oh yeah. I've known him forever.
And this fool he was throwing fucking fits just because he wanted to go ride Resi. And I'm like, no, like
That sounds like an
like,
SD kid.
like we have to ride this. It's in the like this is the
Instruction.
park that we
Yeah.
have to ride. And two things happened. He said he could beat me in a game of Scoot, and then I blanked him. And then he kept calling me a
Talk
different
shit, get
name.
hit.
Like he was. I mean, it was then when he was a little kid.
Dude.
But like,
Still
how else do you
blanked him.
shut a little kid up? Before, like, he's not my child. I
Yeah.
can't slap him in the mouth. You know.
Yeah,
Just blank him and
exactly.
scoot.
There was a
Done.
kid at
And then
Woodward.
the second
Dude.
thing was this fool, out of pettiness, he was calling me like Diego or something. and then I went to Raymond, and I was like, "Yo, Raymond, this kid's calling me like not my name." And
He was just like a
he was like,
camper.
and Raymond was like, "Oh, that's not
Shitter.
cool, man. Like you shouldn't be
He went
doing
and
that."
talked to
He
him.
goes, "If you don't treat my boy right, I can't be friends with you." And like Raymond had my back. It was dope.
Dude, I remember at Woodward. Fuck.
Dude, Max, when I was there, those first 3 years, Max Skippy was there. So he was that first year when we were there,
He had
and then
two
the 2
scooters
years
with him
after.
though.
Two scooters. Listen to this shit though. He tried to bribe Butter Mega Straight
Wow.
for 3 years straight and never
3
did
years
it.
Straight never landed it.
I lended him my Paramount.
Years
but
later,
I had that
he's up north fucking shit
bro,
up.
he's a king now. He's a king.
Oh,
But bro,
God.
this lived rent free in his life for like at least 3 years. Every year I was at Woodward, he
was
tried
there.
Bry Butter hours on hours. I gave him a Paramount. I gave him my outset.
Yeah.
Had that outset Paramount glass bottom.
Wow.
I remember
And he
that.
snapped it. Like
I remember that.
bro,
In our
he
cabin,
tried it for
snapped
like
it.
I'm such a fan
he tried
of
it for
Skip.
hours,
I'm
bro.
such a
We
fan
had-
of Skip.
we had
You gotta go get that Bry Butter,
Hep Greg
Skippy.
was our counselor.
That's dope. That's
and
really dope.
that's bro. Greg, if you're listening to this, I fucking love you. Dude, ever since then I've been friends with Hep Greg. Like,
Dude, I forgot
Dude.
how I became friends with Greg.
dude,
but
I
like,
met him at Woodward when he was my counselor. He was like my second counselor at Woodward. Sean Cardwell
Yep.
was my first, and he ended up being my TM for like years.
yeah.
Which was kind of sick. Cause he's like brothers with Big White, and like that was my literal first Woodward counselor.
Yeah.
Like my cabin, and then Sean was like my instructor. Like I literally, those were like the first 2 dudes that like showed me how to like scooter, and like that, dude. I'll never
Now
forget
you're
that
on the
week at
team.
Woodward. Like
There
I
you
saw
go.
Nick Tedrick doing double flips, and I was like, what the fuck?
When'd you do a
You
double
come- you
flip?
come
You
from
did
a
one
little-
like
I
2014.
did one. I saw Nick Tedrick. That was 2015 that I saw Nick Tedrick and Cooper Clark and John Reyes and whoever the fuck else was there that week. Like Stan Smirnoff was there. Dan Barrett was there. All these pros were there. And it just, and dude, that after I left Woodward, bro, I was like, I was like, this is for real. And then, I mean, you see me today, bro. Like, I'm trying to be them still.
Yeah.
Like,
Turn your mic a little. Face it.
Bro, you were
Like-
it's crazy you saying those names. Like when I went to Woodward, the names were different. We had Tyler Bonner. He was like
Tyler Bonner was there.
I went to Woodward
And
when-
I
when it
remember
was
going
still-
up to him because I rode my bars wider than tall because of him. Tyler Bonner was the reason.
I remember the look.
He was fucking
Dude.
up outdoor street.
He had 20.
That
he had
step
like
up,
26
bro,
wide
slaughtered it.
bars with like 20 tall.
I don't know about 20 tall, but I know what you're saying.
26
You know
wide.
what I'm saying? Like, bro,
Yeah.
he was riding wide ass
26?
bars with a skinny ass, like
Bro.
that style.
how you do a lot
bro.
of
But I went to
tail whips.
Woodward
Doing
during the
tuck
Tyler
nose behind
era,
his back.
26ers.
and the rest of the pros were like Terry Price.
Yeah.
And who else was there? Did you ever know Julio Segura? He was like a Scooter Zone.
Yeah, bro. Do you remember Scooter Zone
Laguna
Maddie?
Hills guy?
Do you remember Maddie?
Maddie?
The Scooter Zone Maddie, who used to make all the tutorial videos on Scooter Zone.
No,
He was like a
I remember like
mountain
Nick
biker.
Darger
Bro.
and
All the videos that Scooter Zone used to make. The fucking how to make pegs with bearing spacers, how to
Yeah.
make this and that. Bro, those were the videos like before I even had a scooter I was watching. And then I got my scooter and I was like, I'm gonna make pegs with bearings. Like, I'm gonna do this and that. And then like, dude, I got
Pegs with some
hooked,
bearings.
bro.
it was fire.
Maddie.
You would take the back axle, put it in the front, like for your fork, but just fill the space in with like 3 bearings.
Yeah, the
Okay,
skateboard
so you'd have a
bearings,
little,
and then
like-
you have a peg.
Yeah, now you have a peg.
Back
And it would
side or
slide,
front
and
side.
it was like a
Whatever you
rolling
want,
peg.
Whatever
bro.
you
It would
want.
slide forever.
All right.
It's
It
America.
was like
Throw
a
it on the
rolling
back.
peg. Insane. Like that shit is the shit that got me hooked, bro. Like
Rolling
Nick
peg. I've
Darger.
never
Bro,
done this
like,
tech.
Peg. Shout out
you
Tilt
said Nick
Scooters.
Darger, and that shit blew my mind.
That's how they started, bro, with some
Nick
pegs.
Darger,
True.
Raymond Warner, Maddie. You don't
First
remember
hard
who
good.
Maddie
That's
is?
crazy.
No, not from Scooter Zone.
Bro, you're fucking tripping.
Yeah.
Maddie
you're right.
was the guy. Like the guy, Maddie.
Maddie?
If I could
Maddie.
remember his last initial, you'd be like, what the fuck?
Probably.
But Maddie,
Probably.
he was the one who did all the Scooter Zone videos for years.
Okay.
And
For
then
sure.
he just dropped
The
out of
man
nowhere,
behind
disappeared.
Raymond Warner. Who's
Before
Salute.
Raymond Warner, bro.
yeah? Was it okay?
He did
I don't
all the
know, bro.
tutorials. He was out of New Jersey.
Shout out to Raymond for purchasing Scooter Zone.
New Jersey was the
That man was
shit
awesome.
before
There you
Cali
go.
was, bro. In New Jersey, all the motherfuckers that rode the Incline Club
Yeah.
back in the day,
Back in the
Bro.
day.
those were like the motherfuckers you were watching.
Bro.
Billy
At a
Evers.
incline club local.
Jay Philly.
Billy Evers.
Jay
Jay Philly.
Hershey.
You'd see John Marcos doing like a 3-whip bar over the box jump.
Kiara.
Kiara Mead. Bro, I went on
Who else?
2
Bro,
tours.
where
with
did she
Kiara.
go? Where did Kiara Mead go?
She
just
just
chilling?
she faded out. She
faded
focused on
out.
like college.
Yeah.
And like I think she just recently graduated. She's got like a boyfriend and shit. She's like doing
She's
the
like
whole,
a year older than me.
She's
I
doing the
think.
whole normal life shit.
Got you. Yeah.
I met her in
Respect.
Canada.
Yeah, she's cool. Kiara's cool, bro. I've been on like 2 tours with her. She's hella cool.
Yeah, Kiara's a good homie.
I feel like,
Like-
the incline club dying killed a lot of.
The East
Scooter,
Coast, bro.
Scooter.
Yeah.
Peter
yeah.
Junsberger, Joe Armstrong.
Ooh, Joe Armstrong, bro. He was on the vault. And bro, dude, you know I've been on the vault.
on the vault.
I've been on the vault.
Teammate.
Next year. Next
we
year,
could've been like this,
boys.
bro.
Next year, I'll be on the vault
Could
for
have
10
been
years.
boys. Come on.
That's a long ass time.
I am the most OG rider on the team right now.
Even OGer than Alex Lopez?
I think Alex Lopez might be the only one, like by like a month,
Shout out my boy Alex Lopez.
except for Andrew Zamora.
True.
But if you want to count him still.
I
Even though
mean,
he
yeah.
is so good and so fucked up, he is on the veteran team.
He is. They put him
He's
on
a
the
vet.
veteran
Yes,
team.
he's on the veteran team.
Didn't he get hurt?
Wow.
Didn't he
Yeah.
get fucked up?
He
He got
has been
hurt,
hurt.
and he's working right now. But like him and me and Andrew are really tight. I love Andrew. to
I
death.
love Andrew, bro. I've been
And
home.
met him at
the
Woodward a couple
last
times.
one of the last conversations we had was like him saying like, bro, like I'm not done. Like I'm not done scootering. Like I still got the fire in me. Like
Just
we
gotta
would love to
heal
see
up.
Andrew's
it.
gonna make a comeback.
Yeah.
He just got injured, so he couldn't ride. He couldn't make any content. He unfortunately became like irrelevant in scootering. But like that fool's gonna make
He's
a
st-
comeback.
I would love to see
Definitely.
it.
He's still got the
'cause
juice. I promise.
If you go
Fuck
look
yeah.
at any of me and Andrew's
Fuck
Woodward
yeah.
posts, bro, that was like the motherfucker at Woodward that I like rode with. Like Sorensen would be there, everybody would be there. It's the vault week, but like me and Andrew like rode every day, and like I would see him do a trick and be like, I gotta learn that.
yeah.
Like I gotta get my style like as clean as him. Like he lands everything so perfect. Like I gotta work to that point.
He might have the best front lip, honestly.
I love his front lip.
Zamora?
Those
I
are
have
his.
the best
Those are like
Dude,
his go-to
Favorite trick. Yeah.
Front lip,
His front
dude,
lip.
Got him. He's got him.
put the lights up. He's
him.
got Ruben right next to him. Like it's just like the perfect little
Yeah, I remember
Boom.
that era.
dude.
The Ruben and Andrew
dude,
duo.
If Ruben, I hope Ruben's listening. If Ruben would have never
Shout out.
fucked up his ACL, he would be on top of the game.
He
Like,
front Phoebes.
If you go look at his parts from like 2018, bro,
he
front hang-
did
front
whipboard El
feeble.
Toro.
whipboard
Whipboard
El
El
Toro and board back
Toro.
lip whip down a kink rail in his
Yeah.
video part just for chill.
just for, yeah,
Like
it's fucked.
nothing. It wasn't even the ender. Like just
Ahead of his time.
chilling. Switch board slides, switch back lips.
Yeah.
Like
Switch is here.
Yo, but Ruben's another one that I talked to who said like, cause he's back, like his knee,
he's pretty
Has
much
gotten
back,
way
but he's
better.
kind of just chilling.
he can ride now. He's chilling right now, but like he says he's still got like this thing in him.
He
that,
wants
like,
to go
he
hard
wants
as
to go
fuck.
hard, Yeah.
Ride, yeah.
He just wants to make
Give it-
sure he's
give it a
like,
year.
a little more cautious. You know
Give
what
it
I
a
mean?
year. Let me and Ruben get on a trip
He-
together with Olay, with Austin. Let us see what happens, bro. Like, I'm telling
Let's
you,
see it.
we'll get it
Let's
out of
see it.
him. Like we will get it out of there. Get all that fear out of there. Go hard as fuck. Like that's what we need in scootering right now.
Yeah.
Everything's too new right
Yeah,
now.
you're hungry.
What do
We
you mean? What do you
need-
mean by
yeah.
everything's too new?
Gotta.
Like all these people coming out of nowhere.
Oh, like new faces, new names.
yes.
Yeah.
We need people that are significant.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I'm sure a couple of those kids are going to be significant.
There's definitely significant riders,
Bro.
but they're significant
Bro.
for one or two tricks. It's not like how I see some of the people that were before me, and I see them as like they were doing everything.
Bro, the coolest shit is I feel like you only really see the riding that you're in like your region really.
Mhm.
And then it's like when you branch out, bro, look at all these kids in
Bro.
Russia though. Look at all
Bro,
it's so
these
so
kids
much
in
bigger
Russia and in
overseas.
fucking Spain and
It's
fucking
big. You've been
Southern
no, you're just in
America.
that one area, but I feel like it's so much like there's so many more scooters out there than there are in America.
Bro,
Definitely.
oh, yeah.
Like
No,
they
no.
take over the skate parks.
Dude,
bro,
it's
let me tell
crazy.
you. The second time I went to Barcelona, it was for the Tilt filming trip,
Mhm.
and that time we got to like witness all of Barcelona and like actually enjoy
Yeah.
everything, meet more people, blah blah blah. But like the first time I went for Barcelona Extreme, you got to see how much of like a real sport they treat scootering over there.
Yeah,
Because like, dude,
it's legit out
scootering
there,
was
bro.
televised out there. Like
Yeah.
the street and park, they were
They got
televised.
free health
I
insurance
have a video
too.
on my phone, bro. I'm like in the crowd of when Lucas DiMaglio like is doing his run, and
First
he does like
place.
this gap whip bar backflip on a kink rail.
Yeah.
And I turn the camera and it's like a stadium, like actual like sports like stadium.
Oh, yeah.
Seats are full of people.
Like 15,000
it's
people.
full and everyone goes nuts.
Oh yeah,
And like I've just never seen that here in America.
never.
It made it feel
Even
so
at like
special.
even
Yeah.
at like the SD
it made it feel so
comps.
special.
Like being at the SD, you've been to the SD
Yeah, I've been to
comps,
SD
right?
comps, yeah.
The fucking Chino or the
Dude, the problem is like the comps take too long. Like I
It would
hate to
take
say
too
it, but
long.
they take so long.
you
People
got
get-
the beginner and
people
then the
get burnt out.
intermediate and then the pro.
But you know what? That's why Will and Clayton are doing their outlet like comp series because I mean street jams are like the most hype events that we have. You know what I mean? And nothing can really replicate that. So Will and Clayton are trying to take that same dynamic and implement
To a
it
park.
to a park competition.
Mhm.
And like the one we did in North Carolina was so off the walls.
Oh,
Like,
it looked
the
insane.
energy was insane.
The
Kids were
video
going
was
crazy.
fucking crazy.
It was insane, and hopefully, like we get to experience that again out here in Austin, Texas.
Oh yeah.
But like they're trying to make a competition series that's like that isn't boring. That is
fun.
like Will likes to
You're
call
gonna
it
tune back in.
a product, like a good product to sell to corporations that want to like invest.
Oh yeah. You want to know what's crazy about Will and Clayton?
Everything.
You want to know what the craziest part that you probably don't even know? Don't know.
Let's hear it.
What?
I was in Clayton's studio.
You were in Clayton.
Just listen.
Okay.
I was in Clayton's studio apartment in San
No way.
Diego. And he was like, should I let this Will Cashin dude come crash? And I was like, fuck it. I guess if he films and shit, like, fuck it. He rides for the scooter farm. He's cool. He pulls up. I was in Clayton's apartment. It's a
Yep.
studio. One bed, like, no bedroom.
One bed.
Just me, Clayton.
Three bitches.
Me, Clayton, Will. 3 bitches.
One fridge.
Dude.
No
That
beers.
is when
Yeah, they're not
I
fucking
watched
no.
Will and Clayton literally bond.
Wait, so you're telling
You
me
watched
that
the
you
creation of Undialed.
I watched
you
them
are the reason.
No, I'm not the
Okay.
reason, but I watched it happen.
Watch the birth.
I watched because
Wow.
Will was just starting to work with Scooter Farm, and Clayton was like, "I want to get some photos for the Scooter Farm."
Yeah.
Will was like, "Oh,
Yeah, they were both on.
well, I
Scooter
live
Farm
in
at the same time.
I live in like Northern Cali, but you live in SD. Like, let me come stay at your apartment."
Yeah.
And I was staying at Clayton's apartment at this time. And he was like, fuck it. Do you care if Will comes over? And I was like, I don't give a fuck. He sounds sick. So Will pulls up. Dude. Instant best friends. Like,
Yeah.
we're all, dude, we get faded as fuck. Me and Will walk down. Dude, if Will's listening to this, he's going to remember this. We walk down to the 7-Eleven and get a fucking, there's a 7-Eleven right here. And there's a Walmart right behind it.
Right behind it.
We went to the Walmart and we
Yeah.
got a 5-gallon water bottle. We went to the
5G.
7-Eleven and guess what day it was? It was 7-Eleven. On my motherfucking grave, it was 7-Eleven. So me and Will walked in that bitch and we filled our 5-gallon bucket up for free
Yep.
at 7-Eleven. And then we realized we had to walk it back up into Clayton's apartment, which is uphill. So we were like, fuck, what are we gonna do here? So we walked it back. Dude, it took us like an hour to get it back up into that apartment. We fucking got it up there and we sipped on that Slurpee for like 3
You
days.
slurped on that sip.
That bitch stayed frozen for 3 days in Clayton's apartment.
Wow.
It was insane. And that's how I met Will fucking Cashin.
That's
And
dope.
Clayton Lindley.
It's really
No, I
weird
already
how their
knew Clayton.
dynamic works.
You know
'cause
how I
they're
met-
so two different people.
Dude, and most different people. You know how I met
It's
Clayton?
really funny.
Dude, most random
First
shit.
time I met Will,
So I had
asked
ordered-
if he
Clayton's from
tripped
Texas.
mushrooms.
You know, I told you earlier I had an
he was
ultra-
at the first Austin Street Gym.
facts.
Clayton was?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He tried to
That's
truck
dope. I mean, I
the
don't know-
Green
I don't know
Goblin.
how- He tried to truck Green Goblin?
Yeah.
Yeah, like
and
the
these
second
skinny
ever
ass
one.
purple pants. It was
Oh, yeah.
crazy.
Duh, was he wearing a tank top?
5-star.
He had to have
It
been.
was a
5-star.
5-star tank top.
Turn the fuck up.
So I met
Oh
Clayton.
God,
so,
yeah.
so my brother used to play like college and like D1 baseball and shit. He was like in a select league, right?
Right.
And we're in fucking East Texas, like where the fuck Clayton's from, right?
Yeah.
Amarillo. Yeah.
He's from Amarillo.
So I'm like, there's an indoor
Thank you.
skate park over here. So I have my parents drop me off at this skate park, right? And I was skateboarding at this time. And I have been skating since
Fucking
I'm 10.
poser ass.
Since I'm 6 years old, I've been skateboarding.
Dude, you
And-
could have gone pro.
I was sponsored for skateboarding from when
Nigel?
I was 8 until I was 12. But
By who?
guapo.
Give him a shout out.
Guapo.
Just listen. So
Was they?
I'm
Did they
at-
have bands or what? What
Nah,
kind of?
but listen, so we're at the
a
skate park in
trademark.
fucking wherever the fuck Amarillo, and Clayton pulls up and he's bullshitting, but he's telling me he's sponsored this and that
Yo, wait.
by Lucky and shit.
Real quick, do y'all remember that the fucking decade tornado thing he used to
we
claim
don't
he
even need
would
to talk
land?
about that. It's okay.
Okay.
But
Okay.
so
He landed it though. It's
So
okay.
that's what
It's
he
not
told
on
me
film.
then. So I met Clayton before I even had I had ordered my Ultra Pro off Amazon. It hadn't come in yet, but I was in Amarillo and I seen a scooter rider and I was like, yo,
You were on a board?
like, yeah, I was
Yeah,
on
he
my
was on a
board,
board.
but I had seen Clayton. Dude,
Yeah,
Clayton was there that
yeah.
day. Like,
Was it
I-
his local?
yes.
That's
It
a
was like,
trash
bro,
local.
like, dude, I specifically
he took us
No,
there and it
meaning
was
re-
trash.
I
No
specifically
wonder he
meaning
does the
Clayton that
buttercups,
day.
bro. It's just good buttercup
Ginger
quarters.
kid with long
Yeah.
hair curled over his face. Like,
Yeah.
that was Clayton. No debate. And we fucking rode that day, and I was like, yeah, I got a scooter, blah, blah, blah. Like, it's sick. He was like, fuck yeah, I hope to see you again.
Little did he
years-
know he was going to see you again.
Little did the fuck you know. And I hope Clayton, I hope if he's listening to this and he remembers it, I'm going to have to tell him about it tomorrow if he doesn't remember it.
Tell him
I'm
about
gonna
it.
bring it up.
Talk to him.
But like, dude, that shit, I seen him do a fast plant fronty that day at that skate park.
He
And
was
I-
sold at that
Caleb,
point.
you were there for everything.
He's like,
And
need
I
this.
was like, at that point, I was like,
He's the
I'm
Mecca.
He's the man.
I'm in. It was either skateboarding
Caleb
or
needs
that.
his own podcast. Like, just him.
Yo.
Just get him a little sauce and
Yo.
just let him talk.
Oh God,
Dude.
let's get him like 6 deep and then start the rolling. Like,
But it's just
Him and
Caleb.
Somebody
Bubba?
to talk to.
you and Big Bubba.
Fuck no. Never again, dog.
Yo, so shit.
We won't get into that one on the air, but
we'll keep it.
So
off.
yeah, Outlet is sick.
Outlet is sick.
Outlet.
Yeah,
What's that,
bring it-
tomorrow
bring
night
it
or
back.
Saturday?
That's Saturday.
I'm not gonna
Saturday.
lie, Clayton and Will. I'm doing some tricks. Toss me a couple of dubs.
Couple dubs?
Straight up.
They're
I'm,
definitely
Wait,
going
wait,
to.
wait.
I'm trying to get 40
Shit,
bones.
I probably shouldn't have said that. All right, never mind.
Caleb's going off. Him and Paxton are trying to pay, or Paxton's trying to pay rent off Outlet. So I'm
shit.
You know
I'm
what's
rooting
already
for
going
Big
down?
Dog to go hard.
We can't say
Wow.
what we can't
That's
say.
a lot.
Remember what we were talking about in the whip,
That's
though?
a lot to put on.
Remember what we were talking about in the whip?
For a comp. Pax, you got it, bro.
He's like, fuck it, $5,000. Like, I'm down.
What?
Come here.
What?
This has to be.
What do you mean, like to get here?
To like get in, to like ride.
Yeah.
They pay?
I actually don't know.
Because
I don't know. We gotta ask Willie.
not a single person.
To be honest,
Like-
it's crazy. I read the fine print on their website. I still was confused. So who knows?
Like not a single
I
person
don't
has
know.
paid for that shit. Because
Well, I mean,
we've
we're
done
just-
this.
we'll
This
see
is
on
this is
Saturday.
ninth annual.
I got a
This is ninth
booth,
annual
bro.
right now.
Texas Street Jam.
Texas Street
Or
Jam.
Austin, Texas.
The
Street.
ninth annual Austin Street
Someone else
Jam.
in Texas put a
Next
jam
year
on.
is 10
Let's
year
go.
anniversary.
If you're not at the
And-
10th annual, fuck you, honestly.
Oh yeah, I'm there next year, bro. Next year is insane. We're going crazy.
You're going
But, like,
crazy.
We got some people going kind of crazy over this ninth annual right now.
The 9th annual?
I'm hyped, honestly, that
Because like
Will and Clayton wanted to
everybody's
collab
hyped
for Outlet.
on the
It's
jam,
gonna be cool.
but we're gonna. Should we get it deep right now?
Run it.
How deep
Yeah.
should I go?
Bro, it's 3 a.m. Let's get deep.
All right, we're deep.
200 people maybe
We're
will
getting-
see this.
We're
Let's go.
getting deep. So, Undialed, who I love, has decided to come in on the Saturday and do the park jam,
Correct.
which we have done 9 years in a row on Friday. And
I
then
was low key tight about that,
And
but
then
they convinced
we're
me,
now
and I
charging
think it is doper.
$10 a person to get to ride in the park jam the day before the street jam. Pretty controversial topic in Texas, scooter riding. Not gonna lie.
For Texas scooter riding, I have seen a lot of people hit me up about it and talk shit about
I
it.
have also seen
And
that.
for me, it's like, all right, the $10 or whatever goes to a charity.
Cool.
And I assume that A, that's obviously for the cause, and B, it's for the tax write off. So
Mhm.
it's gonna be dope for them either way. And it's
Yes.
like, I'm down because I feel like I'm gonna win more than $10 jumping in there. So it's like worst case if I gotta pay, fuck it. But like either way, if you're tapped in, maybe you get in for free. And a lot of these fools that are mad, I feel like either aren't gonna do a trick, so they're pissed they gotta pay $10 to pull up to the sesh.
Mm-hmm.
And who knows if that's even the case? It's probably just $10 to ride.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's like I guess I said point A, but that's probably my only point.
That's a
Like,
solid
it's
point.
like, they're just pissed because they're like, I want to pull up and sit on the bench and talk my shit. And
Yeah.
it's like, yeah, you probably could, but yeah, if you want to ride, like
$10.
$10, it gets donated. And even in Clayton and Will originally, when they called me months ago, they're like, it's not even gonna be like the most fucked up tricks get the money. It's like if they see you and your skill level, like trying to push yourself, like here's a dub or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So it's
That's
like,
how it
you
was
know,
in North
just
Carolina.
go off and do your thing. It's like do one trick, you get a fucking 10 on top of the 10 you spent. So it's like that's what I try
You're
and
already
tell
making
them
your
and
money back
convince them.
If
Yeah,
you're going,
it's
if you're
like
throwing some tricks out, even if it's not that fucked up.
yeah, it's like just something steezy, something chill, something clean, like, you know, just literally do a trick. Batteries are dead, can't come out this bitch.
Bikes don't work right now. Batteries are dead.
But we want to for real shout out Burrito Guido at Burrito Guido on Instagram and TikTok.
And TikTok.
And TikTok. All social medias, honestly. Go subscribe.
Go subscribe. Go
Subscribe
follow
to Northern Limited.
Don't sweet.
Subscribe to Northern Limited.
Cop some merch, watch some videos.
J Money,
Quit playing.
Charlie Frank. Come on now.
Next up.
Stop playing with
Quit
us.
playing. It's crazy.
Yup.
Truly.
We out.
We out.
Do one more. You went to
Yeah.
the side a little bit.